Hey guys, this is my Naturia deck. Well, my fiance's Naturia deck, but I built it, so I want to showcase it today. It's a really fun deck. You guys, build it, try it out at your locals. It's a lot of fun. It's I'm still experimenting with it now that the new ban list has put Dandelion and Book to one. So, but we have three of the Naturia cherries. Um, Basically, when he gets set him, when he gets hit and destroyed, whether by card effect or by attack, you get to get two more from your deck and special summon him face down defense position, which is really good, especially because the deck runs two of the bamboo shoot. He's a 2,000 beater, but when you tribute a Naturia monster to summon him, it locks your opponent out of using spell and trap at all. The only way they can basically counter him is to use a Solemn Warning or a Solemn J. His biggest drawback is his 2,000 attack and defense, so he's not real. He's not a big beater. So you have to run a lot of support to stay with him. Also have Naturia Pineapple. It's a tree-born frog for Naturia. He has a little bit more restrictions. He can only come back as long as the monsters in your graveyard are plant or beast. And then, which leads me into the fact that the deck also runs a tree-born frog. But you say, how will Pineapple work if there is a tree-born frog in the graveyard? Well, what happens is during your standby phase, you bring back Frog first in defense mode, and then there's suddenly no cards in the graveyard that are plant or beast, so you bring back Pineapple. And at which point, you get +2 of that. So it also runs a lot of staple plant stuff. We have 2 Bonfire Blossom, of course, 1 Dandelion. Gigaplant just recently replaced the other Dandelion. I haven't really had a chance to test him out. When I ran Gigaplant in here before, he was good, but it was just my fiance was having trouble, grasping him because she was a new player. And now that she's a lot better of a player, she understands it a lot better, and he's a really good card. We of course have Titania, Spore, Glow Up Bulb, 2 hamsters. Great thing about hamster is yes, he can put you into Raikou, but if he survives the attack, he can also put you into Sniffus, which you can then use Sniffus because he's Earth to synchro with hamster to make Naturia Beast. You can also synchro cherries with him. And then at which point, if you can spam multiple beasts to the field, you can bring out Barkia by doing the same basic thing. Also have the last of the monster lineup, 2 Raikous. Just great card. Spell-wise, we have, of course, 2 Pot of Avarice, Foolish Burial, putting Spore, Glow Up Bulb, Treeborn, or Pineapple in graveyard. We have 2 Ehons, which are great because you can abuse them with Spore, or not Spore, but Pineapple and Treeborn during the standby phase. 1 Book, because you gotta have protection for that bamboo shoot once you get them out there. 1 for 1, discard Dandelion, get Glow Up, make 2 formulas, or whatever. 1 Mind Control because the deck has a lot of tuners, so you can constantly abuse your opponent's monsters. You're in a match against 6 Samurai, you take their Grandmaster with Mind Control, you summon a Sniffus or a Cherry, and you synchro into Barkion. 1 Monster Reborn, yes, it's Spanish. 2 MSTs, just to get those back rows cleared out of there, because, yeah, you're bringing out a bamboo shoot that's going to shut down a lot of spell and trap, but until you do that, or, if you have a feeling, if you're reading a Solemn J or a Solemn Warning, they're good for that. Trunade, of course, setting up the Big Blaze, and Staple Dark Hole. Right now, we have Mirror Force, Great defensive trap. One call lets you bring back Naturias. Just basically, it's a great card, especially in any variant of plant. 3D prison, just because you got to have protection for the bamboo. 2 bottomless. These should be warnings. It's just I don't have extra warnings, so she runs bottomless, and it works out great for her. Especially again once the if they do the priority change in the TCG, this is going to become a broken card. And then 1 torrential, which ideally would be the deck should also have a Solemn J, but again, it's player preference. She doesn't like Solemn J. What else do we have? We have the extra deck for it. Has 2 formulas, an armory arm, cat in the hand, Nat Beast. The big problem is you don't bring him out as much as you'd think you would. The deck isn't focused on making the synchros. It's just something it always has access to. What else do we have? 1 Queen of Thorns. It's real nice against samurais because they're always special summoning from the hand. So it really hurts them because every samurai they have to bring out has to be worth it. And she has 2,200 attack points, so that puts her right above Kizan and Grandmaster, and it makes her a really good card. Of course, Barkion, great card. Use it in my Sams. Brionic, you gotta have it. It's so good. Just pitch bounce. You know how it works. 2 Black Rose Dragons for cleaning up the field. If your opponent gets that big play, and then you're like, boom! What are you gonna do? A Stardust, because I have the formulas, and then Red Dragon. She loves Red Dragon. It's one of her favorite synchros, and really, it's a great card. I think it's a very underrated synchro. He can do so much, especially because there's 2 Spirit Reapers now, so I think he's going to get to see a lot more play. And then, of course, 2 Shooting Stars, which her best play ever. She dropped both Shooting Stars on me in 1 turn by using. She made double formula. Mind controlled my Stardust, made 1, then Monster Reborn my Stardust to make the other. It was so good. She's doing really well. Hopefully I'll get to feature her in a video coming up here soon. But side deck wise, we have 3 Thunder King, so good. It shuts down so much this meta with Sams and everything. Because she plays me most, I might have made her side deck more against Samurais. 2 Juju Masters, I forgot what he was for a second, including Spanish. I don't know why I'm side decking them, but they were good filler because I was kind of like clueless on what to side deck. But 2 Debris Dragon, if she wants to side out more of her Naturia stuff, she can. I thought about making it set up so she could side deck into a better plant synchro deck, but they have the same weaknesses, so it's really stupid. Of course, triple puppet plant, because this will let her abuse synchroing. This is a good thing to put in when you put in if you go against samurais, you can put in Dragon Guy, Debris Dragon, and puppet plants, and constantly make stuff. I have 2 Noblemans in here. Mirror of Oaths. I like it against Gladiator Beasts. It's not the best card to use against them, but I think it's a good card. It's not the worst. And then finally, for those last-minute in-time matches where you need to squeeze out that win, ceasefire. This thing, it's a pro tech. It's not the most consistent thing you'll run, but it's pretty much, oh no, time has been called. Or if you think you're going into a match where you're going to go till time, you side this in. And you just, oh no, it's at time. My opponent, he has more life points than me. What am I going to do? Activate ceasefire when they got a field full of monsters. Dude, you wreck. It's so good. But yeah, that's the Naturia deck. Comment, rate, subscribe, please. I want to get viewers. Start amassing you like a collection of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. You ever think about that? But Facebook, Twitter, friend me, follow me. Just don't actually follow me. That's creepy. So talk to you guys later. Peace.